has, I think, 3 less team types, like 3 less groups. Saurus may know if the other version is how comparable it is to this the cyanide version here that I'm playing. Saurus seems to be a little more of an expert of the game. I literally just got it. Saurus says, just get this one.
Hey, Bob, do you remember when the Chaos Dwarves had trolls on their teams?
Oh, of course, Jim, I remember. Good old days back then. But tell me, why don't they have them anymore?
I love this story. The Scar-faced scavengers strapped dynamite and kegs of gunpowder onto the troll, sent him running down into the opposing half, where he detonated himself to the glee of the fans, covering them with bits of troll, causing a huge amount of detestation to the opponents. This tactic has been outlawed by the Bloodbowl regulations crafters, and we haven't seen a single troll on the Chaos Dwarves team ever since.
Oh, I remember that very effective tactic. Now let's see how much blood they can spill without an explosive troll.
Don't forget, they still have bull centaurs and minotaurs. I'm sure it will be a bloodbath, as always.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
Yeah, Cyanide actually had a version of the game out years ago, but it wasn't licensed, and so they had to remove the game from being sold, and then they came out with this line where they did get the licensing for it. Because this did start out as a board game, which is kind of an interesting story I learned last night.
Corruption so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
I'm not going to follow him, but I want to get him pushed out of here.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
See if we can clog up the middle with our weaker guys, our hobgoblins. Or less expensive guys. They're not necessarily any weaker. Who do I want to try and blitz with? He just got up. I guess more importantly, who do we want to blitz? To try and jam up the middle with the Centaur. Successful.
Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. We can thank the Necromantic Broadcasting Circle for introducing the sport to so many necromancers.
That's true, Jim. Blood Bowl would surely be empty without howling werewolves and flesh golems and their replacement limbs.
Try and push this guy out. No? Use this guy. Nope. They just get up or something? Yeah, if you pre-order, you can get... if you pre-order the game, you can either choose between getting the Lizardmen early or the Dark Elves, I believe. That's what's up on Twitch right now. That's my guy. You can get that. Go after this one. Let's just try and hit him. How bad? It worked. don't want to follow.
That's one regulation clobbering.
Neither one of them dropped. So that should be all of my characters. See which way this guy's going to run. He's got some quick feet.
Wow, I can tell you straight, that hurts. Did you know, Bob, that the hobgoblins saved Tsar Nagrund?
How did they do that? They're so small and useless and ugly.
Indeed, Bob, they are. But when the orc and goblin slaves rebelled, the hobgoblins turned their backs on their brothers and helped the Chaos Dwarfs at the last minute.
I knew those hobgoblins were unreliable creatures, Jim. Look at them.
Yes, Bob, but ogres aren't so different, you know.
What?
The guys ran all the way to the back. Oh, he's refusing to get up. Still refusing to get up. No!
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splotch.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
Do you remember when the first necromantic teams started to appear in the minor circuits, Bob?
Oh yeah, that sure was fun, Jim.
Especially when they fielded skeletons and werewolves at the same time, Bob.
I remember the werewolves kept running away with the skeleton's bones, much to the delight of the fans.
Looks like we just lost a player.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
Now, there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
I hope they've got a decent set of spare limbs to patch him up.
They'll be needing more than limbs, Bob.
We may take our first loss. Come on, game. What is it waiting on? Is he out? There we go. He's still out. Can our Minotaur be bothered this time? Hey.
Bloodbowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Let's get 2 chances to fall here. Did he just get up 2? Oh, man. I think we're going to lose this one.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge. Hey, Bob, do you know who Scurfrick Stonesucker is?
Well, no, tell me.
Well, Bob, he's one of the Hobgoblin team's best players. But still, he often missed entire games as he struggled to tie his bootlaces up.
Those stupid things, they always make everything go wrong.
Absolutely, Bob, and that's why the fans love to see them play Bloodbowl.
Oh, brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
He's got to get past this first spell, but we got to try and do something here. He's made it that far. Can he get a good roll? Well, he can push. He's got to re-roll.
Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules?
Their turn. They could score right here.
Style. What perfection.
What a hammer blow.
The defender was made to look stupid there.
Look, ready to score.
Unless the ball comes down the Okay, a touchdown is part of the spectacle, but don't forget.
So we have a couple plays left to try and get the ball and get a touchdown up the field like we did in the first half to tie this. So let's... He doesn't really have a weak side, per se. Man, no matter what, I want to try and run this to the right, I guess.
The ball goes skywards and the match is on.
Got an extra turn.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stand.
Crap.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
No way. A little elf beauty, yeah.